A lot of us know Arizona is filled with all kinds of wildlife. For most of us, it's out of reach, or we want it to be, hidden out in the wilderness, but not any longer. Ian talked to a Tucson man who is bringing some incredible creatures to our screens with a few cameras and a whole lot of patience.
Hiking around Phoenix, you might see some wildlife, a bird, a lizard, or maybe even occasional coyote. But there's an amazing world out there if you're willing to wait. Lions, bears, elk, all raw, up close, and personal, in the wild, captured by a trail camera.
It's exciting. It's like being a kid on Christmas.
Michael Osborne is a person behind these amazing shots. He's been setting up these devices for a few years now. He says he first checks maps for spots that could be good, looks for water sources, and then hits the trail.
And then just kind of read sign, trails, scat, markings.
He sets his digital traps, leaves, and then waits for moments like this. A beautiful mountain lion strutting and mugging for the camera.
I asked Michael, do any of the animals try to destroy the trail cameras? He said most of them don't really care and they ignore them. But he said there is one animal that has caused him some problems.
Did you see that, boo-boo?
Yeah, Yogi.
Yup, bears.
They're just more curious. They always, and their sense of smell is amazing, even like for animal standards.
Michael, who not only has a cool hobby, but also has a cool job as a helicopter pilot at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base, says he gets views from around the world on his videos he shares on social media.
My favorite kind of viewer, though, are the people from Arizona who didn't know the kind of wildlife and habitat we have here. It's kind of cool to see.
In Phoenix, Ian Schwartz for Arizona's Family.
Whoa, well, Ian, I mean, there's a lot to talk about with you, and Ian is right here. To see more of Michael's videos and social media channels, you can go to our website, azfamily.com, and Ian is joining us now to talk about what a project. That's incredible video.
So we started posting these on our Arizona Family Instagram account. And I'm like, does this guy work for the Park Service? Like,
Wow.
And so I reached out to him. I said, how are you getting these shots? Let's talk about this. Let's do a story. And he said, oh, it's a hobby of mine. I go out on the weekend, you know, when he's not flying helicopters for the Air Force.
Oh, yeah.
And he sets up these trail cameras and he just gets these crazy shots. He said it was so much easier during the drought before we had a lot of rain.
Oh, because they're coming down.
There was one watering hole, like the bar, like a local pub.
You know they're going to show up right around 5.
Yes, it was animal happy hour. And he said he was able to get collections like this, these mountain lions, bears with their cubs. Now that we've seen more rain and there's more water sources around, he says he has to try a little harder. But sometimes he'll wait like 3 weeks. He goes back and checks the camera and nothing. So it takes a little bit of patience, but that is fantastic.
Incredible.
To see.
Well, very generous for him to share that.
Yeah, and we'll post his Instagram and his YouTube video, and that'll all be on our website, azfamily.com, if you want to go out into the wild without getting too close.
From the safety of our own
safety
indoor
of your home.
space.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds good.